All right. All right. Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men who taught me this truth. I would like to say shalom to Yakim and Fuakwath, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It's your brother Micah Allah coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing to edify. And the title of this lesson is Blackouts Coming to America. You see, in the inspiration of this video, comes from this article that I got queued up right here that I'm going to read, from CNN.com. And this was posted on June 20th, 2024. It says, and it's the title, it says, Ecuador hit by nationwide blackout, leaving 17 million in the dark. It says Ecuador was hit with an hours-long nationwide blackout on Wednesday that left the South American nation 17 million people without power. So Ecuador has experienced a blackout, man, recently that left 17 million people without power, man. You see? And these are those scourges that Yahweh Shema Shai are sending out, for us to consider, because think not that this is just geared towards Ecuador and Ecuador only. Or you see these other, third world countries that are catching hell right now, and these things are being done for us to consider, you see? Because these same things, events that you see taking place in these other countries throughout the four corners of the earth, best believe that it will hit Babylon the Great, aka America, and it's going to hit this place in a big way, man. Because unlike you average Americans, see, these people in these other countries are used to, experiencing, bad times or uncomfortable times. But like you average Americans, you're living deliciously, as the scriptures speak about, man. You see? So when that blackout comes over here to America, it's not gonna be no joke, man. You see? It says the blackout, which affected hospitals, homes, and a major subway system. So this blackout that took place in Ecuador, it affected their hospitals, people's homes, and transportation, ways of transportation, man. You see? So just imagine that happening in America, man, because it will happen, because it's prophecy. Is this not spiritual Sodom in Egypt? And we know what Yahweh Shema Shai did to the ancient Egyptians during the time in ancient Egypt, man. You see? What was one of the plagues that the Lord sent out on those Egyptians? It was darkness, man. And it was so dark that you could feel it, man. You see? And you had creatures, roaming around, plaguing the Egyptians. You had apparitions to show themselves, These same things and greater things are coming to the shores of America, man. And this is what, starting with our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, this is what we've been sent out to warn all you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you Israelite foreigners, warn you on the impending dangers or the things that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai has decreed to come to pass in these last days, man. Because Jeremiah 30, Jacob's trouble, is not going to be a time like no other, man, since it was a nation. You see, it's going to be worse than 70 AD. It's going to be worse than any time in history. Times of slavery, any time that you could think of, any bad time that you could think of, that took place in history. Jacob's trouble is going to top that, man. You see? But continuing on, let's get straight to it. This Isaiah 62 and verse 6, it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. So we have been made watchmen The prophets have been made watchmen in these last days to you Israelites, man. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh Shem Shah keep not silent. Exactly. And we're not holding our peace day nor night, man. You see, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Who can but prophesy, man? We have a job to do. You see, and we were sent forth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah to warn you on the times that we're in. We're telling you, we're warning you Jakes out there that we are in the last days, man. We're ultimately making threats to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. We're threatening you, and we telling you straight up, if you don't come into the house of Yahweh Shem Shah, you're going to be destroyed. It's that simple. You see? And you see us constantly making mention of Yahweh Shem Shah. We're making mention of the Lord's works so that, you know, you may move with fear. But we understand that only the elect is going to move with fear and hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But that's who this message is being pushed out to. You see? Verse 7, it says, and give him no rest till he establish and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Exactly. Because ultimately these bad times must come. It must come because that's going to usher in the kingdom of our Lord Yahweh Shah, which is going to consist of everlasting life for the Israelites. You see? And rulership starting with our Lord Yahweh Shah. You see? And that's where our rest, that's where we're going to be able to rest forever. We're no longer going to be troubled by our oppressors, man. You see? So you people wonder out there why y'all always, you know, teach about bad things happening. Well, we need bad things to happen in order for the good to come. You see? Because Ezra's already told us that the place that has been sown with wickedness, if which is America, if this place is not destroyed, then that which is sown with good can't come, man, which is the kingdom of heaven. So America is holding up the kingdom of heaven, man. That's why the Lord is having these things to be done in these last days, because the end goal or the end results is going to be the kingdom, man. You see, and this is what the prophets have always longed for from the foundations of the earth, man. You see? This 2nd Ezra 15 and 11, it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Exactly. So the Lord is already smitten this place with plagues, man. We see how the Lord smit ancient Egypt with plagues. Well, he's doing it again in spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man, which would be America, man. You see? And one of those plagues was what? Darkness, man. And we already see Esau Edom. He's warning. He got his different whistleblowers out there constantly warning, telling you how the power grid is being stretched, you know, or strained, you know. And they're warning you that blackouts are coming, you know. They're warning you of food shortages, you know. And all of these things taking place is going to do nothing but bring forth chaos, man. You see? It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn. Shalak. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail. Shalak. Bear with me real quick. Shalak. 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 But Continuing on, it says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for the seed shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful consolation. Exactly. And these are your farmers, man. You see? We seeing the farmers are mourning, man. They're no longer making the money that they used to make. They're no longer allowed, to grow their crops the way that they once was freely, able to do, so to speak. Because you had your these elites, to basically when that C-19 hit, you had these elites to basically have these farmers to destroy all their crops, man. You see, or to force these farmers to destroy all their crops. They were paying these farmers to destroy their crops, man. And you have certain dry seasons, you have certain states that's dealing with droughts. Now that it's getting more hot, you see. So even your farmers are mourning, man. They're not yielding forth their crops, man. The crops aren't yielding forth, man, so to speak, as they used to, man. But continuing on, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So destruction to all of you people outside this council. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. Exactly. So, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Exactly. So the sword has already been sharpened, man, and it's continuing to be sharpened, man. We're seeing how, Esau Edom is setting the stage, man. Really, it's going back to Yahweh Shemal Shah, but the Lord is using Esau to bring forth these bad times, man. You see? To set up these certain scenarios, to put you people in a messed up position to where you're going to have to depend on Esau for everything, man. You see? And Esau is planning to take everything from you people, man. All you people that trust in the system. Well, Esau is planning to take everything from you, man. And guess what that's going to create? Chaos, as we spoke about earlier, man. And that's going to lead to race wars in the streets, riots, people not regarding their kings, as the scriptures speak about, and really it's going to be every man for themselves, man. But as for the believers, Yahweh Shemal Shah said, my servant shall eat, and the Lord already has his angels dispatched around us and camping around us to keep us in the way, and miracles are getting ready to be done in these last days, man. So the elect has nothing to worry about. But continuing on, it says, for there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Exactly. So nobody's going to give a damn about the authority, those that are in the power seat, man, so to speak, or those that are in the seat of authority. Nobody's going to care about the next president, if there even is a damn president, man. You see, nobody's going to give a damn about your governors, your mayors. Nobody's going to care about those people, man. Ultimately, they're going to be seeking to kill them in these times, man. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Exactly. And we already see and we already know through the report of our apostles and elders that martial law will definitely be implemented, man. You see? And you see Esau setting up these 15-minute cities, and he's making it, he's really, boxing all you people in, man. You see? So when he establishes that martial law, it's not going to be, hard to, grab you niggas up, man. You see? But continuing on, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. And all these things are being done because of the pride of you Americans, man. All of you people outside this council, you're prideful. You see? That's why the Lord said many great miseries are being done to you in these last days because you are walking in great pride, man. You see? It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. And the cities are being troubled now. You see? But how much more when these things intensify? The houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. Exactly. So you're going to have people invading one another's houses because you're going to have a great famine settling here in America. And keep in mind that blackout, man. That blackout is going to be a major game changer, man. You know? And you're going to have a lot of people that's going to be put to death, man. Because this is the time of the Lord's judgment. You see? The judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai is now at hand. But wait till it intensifies. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So people are going to lose their mind. All of you people, you're going to lose your mind. You know, you're going to lose your mind in these times, man. Because you Americans, you don't believe the report that we bring out unto you. You know, you people, you're living deliciously. You think you're saying peace and safety, you know. And that's why sudden destruction is going to rest upon you, man. But as for the elect, let's get this real quick. I'm going to close out with this one. It's 2nd Ezra 2 and verse 27. It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Exactly. So the Lord is comforting us right here, man. Comforting us believers. The Lord said, be not weary. You see? So we are not to be faint-hearted in these times, man. Because these are, you know, exciting yet scary times. But the Lord is encouraging us to be not weary, man. For when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, when Jacob's trouble comes, others shall weep and be sorrowful. So everybody outside this council is going to catch hell. They're going to be weeping in sorrow, in that sorrowful spirit, you know, because they're going to be catching pure hell. See, the Lord has blessed us to go ahead and, you know, go through the fire now. You know, he's purging us now. You know, we're in the house of mourning right now. We're in the best position, as brothers often speak about, man. We're in the best position because we got Yahweh Shema Shai on our side, man. He will step in on our behalf. That's why he said, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. We're going to have abundance in these times, man. Meaning we're not going to be lacking anything, whether it be food, whether it be clothes. I was speaking with the brother earlier, Benji. You know, we were talking about how the Lord, you know, kept our shoes intact, our clothes intact when we were walking in the wilderness, man. It's not like our shoes ripped up while we were walking, you know. It's not like our clothes had holes in it. You know, the Lord sustained us, man. You know, and the Lord told us to cast our burdens upon him and he was going to sustain us, man. You see? It says, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. So they're not going to be able to do nothing. All these people outside this council, they're going to witness that abundance in the mercies of Yahweh Shema Shai rest upon the elect. Lord willing, we are that number. They're going to witness these things and they will envy because they going to be catching hell. But guess what? We are going to be satisfied, man. You see? Lord willing. It says, my hands shall cover thee so that thy children shall not see hell. And all of you brothers and sisters out there with little ones, the Lord's going to protect your little ones, man. You see? we're in the best position because we have a gift that everybody outside this council doesn't have, and that gift is faith, man. And that's what's going to get us through these times. You see? It says, be joyful, O thou mother, with thy children, for I will deliver thee, saith the Lord. So deliverance is promised to the elect no matter what. But Lord willing, that was edifying. I would like to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men who taught me this truth. Peace and blessings be to the hopeful elect, you men, women, and little ones that believe on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.